Greetings, YouTube. As my account is logging in, I wanted to say Happy Arena Grinding Thursday. Why the heck am I calling it that? Well, because this is why I grind the arena so much, so that I can buy featured Cavalier crystals right when they enter the game, and I don't have to spend cash on them. And the arena is soul crushing. We all know this. Even when you get the infinite streak, it still sucks to do it. And yet, with Cosmic Ghost Rider now judging the contest, and Red Goblin being that sub-featured champion, we are going to do what we always do. Spend $50, technically a little bit more than that, as soon as the crystal hits, and try to get ourselves a 5 or 6 star featured or sub-featured champion. You know, there have been some conspiracy theories, as there normally are out there, that you get better luck if you buy crystals right when they hit the store. And I have absolutely not had data to support that. In fact, in every batch of 5, I normally get, if I'm lucky, 1 5-star, but usually 3 3-stars and 2 4-stars, or 3 4-stars and 2 3-stars. And the irony is that if you just get 3 stars and 4 stars, none of those champions can be brought into Act 6, even though you need to beat, a couple chapters of Act 6 to even become Cavalier to purchase these crystals in the first place. So, pretty wild when you stop and think about it, but let's stop and think about whether or not we can get ourselves a good champion here. And I wanted a 5-star for that first one. I don't care that was a bishop. Instead, I got Ghost Rider as a 4-star, who I love Ghost Rider, and that is, of course, a max sig ability crystal. But man, I just wanted to get, if you open a 5 or especially a 6-star in the first crystal, it just takes the pressure off for the next 4. But alas, not a 3-star, but still a champion that I couldn't bring into Act 6. Now, let me remind myself, because I have yet to see one on my channel, on my account, that you can get in these also a, there we go, 5-star Nexus and a 6-star Nexus, though the odds are basically impossible for most summoners. I also have noticed, at least on my crystal openings, that I don't see the Nexus crystals in the actual reel. So, to me, that means that if you see a Nexus as it's slowing down, it's probably going to stop on the Nexus. I haven't seen any crystal openings where it's actually trolled the Nexus crystal itself, and I think that's a good thing, because I would be super ticked if I finally thought I was going to get a Nexus crystal for 300 units, and instead it rolled over to like a 3-star Groot, which always seems to happen. All right, let's tap this one and see if we can get ourselves a 5 or 6-star. Nothing good so far in this reel. And that is fairly exciting. That is a 4-star sub-featured champion, Mr. Red Goblin, who, if nothing else, I'm excited to take up on a level up event, as I have now ranked all of my 4 stars to rank 3 and my 2 stars to rank, well, is it rank 3 as well, Max? Okay. Well, obviously, a 5-star or a 6-star would have been ideal, but I can't complain about the 4-star sub-featured. That is still a really good pool. But I have yet to, after the first 2 crystals, and given it's only 2 crystals, I have yet to get a 5 or 6-star champ. So, hopeful that that changes now, and the Cosmic Ghost Rider, I think he's one of the coolest avatars ever. It's almost like he just brightens up the reel when he's spinning in it. Kind of reminds me of like a Incinerate version of Mr. Freeze. And yes, I know that's a DC reference. This is a Marvel game, but it's still a marvelous reference for you to enjoy. All right, let's tap this again. We had good luck tapping last time, so let's tap it. And come back, 6 stars. Come back. What's up, Domino? And okay, back-to-back 4-star featured and sub-featured. Again, that's really cool, especially for level ups. But I'm not going to do... I don't think anybody wants gameplay footage of a 4-star Cosmic Ghost Rider. I mean, right? I mean, probably not. Well, I've enjoyed the featured and sub-featured aspects of it, and the tap for the win has produced that. But maybe, just maybe, the last 2 crystals will equal our first 5 and or 6-star champion. I also must say that it's been nice to not get, and I know this is going to jinx me, a 3-star. Because no matter what that means, we're going to get more 4 stars than 3 stars. And though that would normally result in at best a D- rating if I was to give this a rating, it still is the featured and sub-featured, which is a new champion for me. All right, I'm going to hit that tap button now, see if we're 3 for 3 on good luck. Keeping things low-key on that 6-star. What's up, Sorcerer Supreme? And there we go. We got a 5-star. This has turned into a really solid batch of 5. We have doctored up the RNG quite literally. Well, I know that my awesome brother, Prof. Box, loves Team Pop, and he also has a wonderful new daughter, Miss Ellie, otherwise known as Prof. Top, and he loves to pop, but I think he would respect the fact that we didn't even have to go to Team Pop, because entering the last crystal, we have 3 4-stars and a 5-star. Y'all, that's much better than I usually do. I realize it's not like CEO level luck. I'm not getting either the best 5-star possible or a 6-star certainly, but for a batch of 5 and just what you normally expect, which is a bunch of 3-stars, this is a really solid opening, even if it ends with my first 3-star on the last crystal of 5. Well, let's test fate. Let's tap this thing right now and see if we can get ourselves back-to-back 5-stars or a 6-star. Wouldn't that be cool? And we actually get our first 3-star. It was literally not in the cards to avoid that, and we know that because, well, we landed on Gambit. Well, YouTube, this was a really enjoyable batch of 5. And to end it by also seeing, I don't know if this has happened to me since I started the game, and even then I didn't open 2 4-star crystals because I couldn't afford the amount of shards or, in general, the opportunity to take crystals. So we are going to go to our 4-stars and see that indeed we've got not 1, but 2 new Cosmic Champions. And so my final tip for this video, besides claiming a crystal, because you know that these new Thronebreaker 4-hour crystals need to be claimed, is to, if you get a couple of new 3-stars or 4-stars or whatever, to plan ahead. And when you go to the Black ISO market, what I'm going to immediately do is purchase my 2 Tier 2 class Catalyst for the week, and I'm going to give them both Cosmic, knowing that I'm going to spend those ranking up 1 or more of the champions I just got. So just a little pro tip for you to give you some strategy. I really enjoyed this batch of 5. I always give myself a grade, and I think I would give myself a C+ for this. That might sound like it's weird to be excited about a C+, but I'm used to Ds and Fs with the first batch of 5. I really love Doc Ock. Adding another 26 to him is great, especially as a 5-star. And then 3 4-stars, and to have the featured and sub-featured in 2 out of 3 of them. It's exciting to me. It's why I grind the arena, like I said at the beginning of this video, and it's why I'll continue to save units. It is a little difficult to spend them right now because I do think, wow, 1,500 units. I could have thrown those on deals for Cyber Weekend in a month. But at the same time, I've got to enjoy today. Who knows what the future is going to bring, so enjoy today and let tomorrow worry about itself.